Ta-da! So today we are talking about dreams with your children. So I've made dreams before, and especially in my video talking about being pregnant and meeting your child through dreams after the conception, even before the conception or during the pregnancy. Here it's more when the child is already born and you actually do dreams where you are with the child in the dream having experience. And one way to know, oh, was this a dream with my child, is when your child waking up will also say, "Mommy, I'm in this dream," and it happens to be the exact same dream, or whatever portion of the child is remembering is the same that you do also remember. Of course, it's very difficult to assess whether it was a dream with a child if you don't remember your dream. So the child can come and say, "Mommy, we were in my dream," but if you don't remember, that's going to be harder for you to know, because there's a difference between you and your child being in the dream, both being lucid and vivid and knowing that you're dreaming and doing things together in the dream, having circumstances and all of that, and you being in the dream and dreaming of your child. That's not the same thing. The difference is that the child probably didn't dream about that, dream about something else while you were dreaming. When both of you and the child have the same dream, remember the same thing that were going on in the interaction, that's what I call a dream with your child, a dream with your children. Now that you can dream of your children or get information about your children in the dreams, but that's something that's separate, that's different. So I will encourage you, for those of you who are not, who don't remember your dreams yet, I will encourage you to watch some of the videos on my playlist where I'll give you a few tips that can help you remember your dreams. And also, if you're new to this, don't just rely on your memory. Use a journal that you leave at your bed, underneath your bed or next to your bed, so that when you wake up you can just write whatever you've dreamed of, or you can write keywords that will help you remember, or even a small drawing, depending on how, if you're a visual person, on how you can remember faster or more accurately. And that should definitely start helping you. Also, I've mentioned in other videos that making sure your diet is correct, that you're not eating too late, that your body has enough energy for you to come back with the most memory possible when you wake up. So those are just elements to make sure that you are able to remember your dreams, and so that you can actually remember the information and take action later on. Now, when it comes to dreaming of your child, you can have dreams about something that's going to happen with the child, something that's happening with the child, and something that sometimes that can be something from the future, something from the past, or something going on right now. And in African spirituality, oftentimes you have your mother, your grandmother, who will call and say, she had this particular dream, what is going on with you, to see if it's matching that, or to warn you to look out for specific things. Now, it doesn't mean that because you received this dream and you have this information about your child, that you just have to go and call the child and tell him or tell her right away, watch out for this. No, there's actually what I said before. You may receive information. Now you have to take a step back and look at how you interpreted that information and how you're going to deliver a message if it's a message to be delivered. Sometimes it's just about you being shown certain information so you can prepare yourself when that information will be coming to you in the physical realm when you're awake. Sometimes it's just to avoid you having a heart attack when you learn of that. So you see it in your dream first, and then when you're faced with that, you have better judgment and calmness. You had time to prepare for this information to show up to you. Of course, it's much more conducive when you're aware of this aspect of dreams, that dreams can be premonition, a message from things that are going to happen in the future, so that you're well aware that, okay, this may not be about me doing anything to help anybody or changing what I've seen. It may just be an information to my own concern that I should be aware of. That's it. So it could be the same way for a child. You have a dream and you see clearly something that the child is hiding from you, something that's happening with the child, and it's not necessarily for you to wake up, jump up, and go blame the child and and tell how you know everything. No. Sometimes it's just a matter of you to see in which situation the child is, so you can understand the child better, and so that you can take wiser decisions in terms of what may happen or what is currently happening with the child. So it's a kind of a process where as you go, as you interpret different of your dreams, you start having those feelings of things that intricately, intuitively, you will know this is not for me to go and tell anybody. This is not for me to just share with everybody. Sometimes it's also things that you will have and you say, okay, I need to gather more information to confirm some of those things so I can call the child to see if the child is okay. You can have, like, for example, premonition that the child is in danger, and you call your child and the child's like, no, everything is fine. You go to sleep at night, and at night you have a dream showing you things that haven't happened yet. Then you ask the child, where is the child going, whatever, to kind of have a notion of where is this thing supposedly happening. So, and it could be times that the child hasn't decided whether they're going to go to that place or not, and things like that, where you can intervene. But the fact that you can intervene or not is usually going to present itself as you deal with it in real life. But it doesn't really always mean that you have to go and blast that information out. Okay? Be careful. Sometimes the way that you share the information may be also disastrous. So you have to be careful about, if you understand or you interpret that the message has to be delivered, you also have to think about how to deliver that message. Okay, sometimes there's a softer way to tell somebody something that's negative than to be just blunt because that's the truth. I just tell them however I want to tell them. No, sometimes you have to assess, is this person even psychologically stable enough for you to even develop that information? And if you know the person is not, then you have to see, okay, what else can I do? And sometimes the answer will be, there's nothing that you're supposed to be doing, and there's nothing that you can do. You just have to sit back and see, how you can, make sure that if there's any damage control to be done, how that can be taking place, etc. So it's just to say, dreams with children, or when you enter motherhood, it's just a doorway, and that connection is there for the lifetime of the relationship in the connection with your child. And that's why, in African spirituality, a lot of time, even if you're 30, 40, 50, you're always going to be a child to your mother. Your mother is always going to see you as a child. And your mother is always going to be able to see things that you may be hiding from her. That's just the gift of being a mother. That's just the gift of motherhood. And motherhood is another topic that I should do a whole separate video on, just to tell you the thing that you can access once you become a mother through that bond with your child. But this video was really to talk about the dreams and say that you shouldn't be scared of your dreams. You should also take the time to look and understand the information that's being presented to you, that's being offered to you, because there's always a reason behind that. It's not done in a random way. And also, for those of you who have little children, enjoy that time where you can go into your dreams and be together and explore certain things and go places. My boy, I know that for him, going to the moon, looking at the stars was one of the things that he loved doing. And so I think that's just a period of time where you can have this additional time, especially if you are a mother who is very active in the day. I think dreams with your children is definitely something that's going to complement the time that you spend together awake, and spending time together also in that realm. Be open to it. And sometimes you have to do some certain changes in the physical awakened state in order to make that happen, if this is something that you will want to seek. And like I said, remembering your dreams, having the ability to already dream on your own, to be lucid in your dreams, to know that you are dreaming, are all things that are going to help you actually bridge that bridge and realize sometimes that your child may already have dreamed with you, you just didn't remember. So I hope this was useful, and I'll definitely see you in my next video. Bye bye.